first time I hear about a female cage builder. How you feel about being in the industry and you're forging your way forward?
Well, for me, it's a start. It's a difference. I've been making cages since 2011.
So how you feel about this bird show coming down to the Toco area? I mean, first time for Toco. How you feel about that?
Well, it's a wonderful idea. First time, and the turnout was very, very nice.
To be outside here with Teresa, a cage woman. First time I hear a cage woman across Trinidad. Where you get this passion and love for building cages?
Well, my deceased husband taught me, and from there I just fall in love with it and start going from there. I like to see the finished product.
So how can people get in contact with you and what is the type of cages you make?
Well, I have cards available, right? And contact number is 718-4311. Whatever you want, you just send it. If you have a picture of a cage that you want, I'll make anything, right? And I make two free, apple mat, mahogany, cedar, white pine, anything.
And those who have pet shops and looking for a wholesale price on the cages, you would be able to negotiate something like that?
Yes, I sell to anybody that's interested in cages.
So is there any kind of special Teresa brand cage, something that you make unique to yourself, or something that, you know, a lot of the birdmen come to that special type of cage?
Well, as I say, whatever they want, they could get. Right, but mostly when I don't like to cut a straight cage. I always like a pattern, something different. So most of the times I will go with something. It's only like somebody, like if I send them the pic and they say yes, I want that one. But every time I cut a different pattern.
So how you feel about this bird show coming down to the Toco area? I mean, first time for Toco. How you feel about that?
Well, it's a wonderful idea. First time, and the turnout was very, very nice. I like it, and I always keep saying, I'd start going bird show, and I'd start going bird show. And then when Ronald sent this, I said, what? I said, in my same area? I said, I'd come out. So it's nice. It's nice. I feel from this I'll be in plenty more.
So how you feel about being a female in this male-dominated industry, the cage builders? First time I hear about a female cage builder. How you feel about being in the industry and you're forging your way forward?
Well, for me, it's a start. It's a difference. I've been making cages since 2011.
Wow.
Right? Not even 2011, 2006. Right? And 2011, I just decided to change the whole atmosphere. Right? And take it over. Because my ex-husband deceased, right? I shouldn't say ex-deceased. He used to do it. And then everybody, when they come in, I just take over the whole thing and they went, boy, what cage man you looking for? There are no cage man up there. There's a cage lady.
A cage lady,
making the cage. You understand? It's a woman. It's not no man. So everybody start looking for me. People just come. You know? The cage. This one said a message.
So which part of the cage building you like? You like the actual construction of the wood, the wiring, which aspect of cage building, you know, you find yourself liking the most?
I tell the finished product.
Finished product.
Yeah, because when it's finished, then you will see the whole aspect of the cage.
Everything come together.
Everything come together.
Yeah.
Right? I did a cage for a guy recently. It's the first time I did a round top. And when I finished the cage and I look at it, because when he come and he asks, he say, you can make round top cage? I say, yeah. He say, you sure? I say, yeah. I say, don't frighten. He say, I want this little pattern in the bottom and I want the curve in the trap and whatnot and thing. So here, but I said, Teresa, you never make that cage. I said, boy, don't frighten, I'm going to make it for you. When I actually
Innovation.
Yeah, when I actually finished the cage and I look at the cage, I said, my God, the night about after 6, I said, I feel like I could mine a bird. Because everybody said, well, you must buy a bird. I said, no, I will build the house, sell it to whoever want to mine the bird. But when I finished that cage, at one time I feel I said, oh God, I could mine a bird.
So you're giving out your cages with a good heart as well.
Exactly. Because I just say, not everybody have a big set of money. So somebody will come to me and say, I want a cage, and I say, how much you have? And I will work to suit. You understand? I don't pressure, I don't kill. You understand? I never sell a cage for $1,500 in my life. I never sell one, you understand, for $1,200. 1,000. I never do that. I make my cages nice. Somebody will come and say 650 like the guy that I did. I say 850.
Yeah.
And plenty people were saying, girl, when they see it, how much you sell that for? 15, 12? I said no, 850. Girl, you crazy. But I am comfortable.
One more for the
Reasonable price.
One more
Exactly.
for the
Teresa ain't coming out here to kill nobody and you know make no big profit. She just coming for the love and you know just trying to do her thing to survive.
Exactly.
I see you have young kids and all that. They involved in the cage building as well.
Everybody have their aspect. My son, he started cutting. The eldest girl is boar. The middle girl is mark. So everybody into it. Everybody have their piece of this.
So the generation of cage building will be lost with you.
Exactly.
It will be moving on.
With the children.
So just nice to meet you, Teresa.
Same here.
Yeah, Teresa out here in Toco building the cages, reasonably priced. Birdman TT, we out.